Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Spyro the Dragon Reignited. And in the last episode, we flew through the wild flight, and what a wild ride it was, because we had to go to the treetops afterwards, which is infamously known for guzzling down your lives, because I'm down to 11. And in this episode, we are going to be finishing off the Beastmakers by taking out the beast at the end, which isn't actually a beast at all in the wild sense. In fact, it's quite the opposite, because remember that this place is now all polluted with trash? Yeah, we've got to take out the trash. We're taking on Metalhead. So let's make our way all the way back to the end of this hub world here, all the way to this portal that's just sitting on the edge, glide over here, and in we go. So we needed at least 50 dragons to at least get to the next hub world. We have more than 50 now, but, you know, we're doing every level because we want to do 100%, and that's exactly what we're doing. It's not actually 100%, it's 120%, but we'll get to that in a bit, because, you know, if we get everything, it'll be 100%, right? I mean, how's our totals going to change? Well, we'll have to talk about that later, because we actually have a trophy in this level, and the trophy is just getting all of the gems, because we have over 500, and that's what it is. And only one dragon, but those gems are not going to be easy to find, even though it looks like it. Why did I flame that guy? I have no idea, but it don't matter. We can charge into him anyway, so it's fine. We do need to perfect the boss, though, for a skill point, but if that happens or not is entirely luck-based. I'm not going to go out of my way for it, as I've said many a time. I say that almost every video at this point. But, yeah, skill points weren't in the original, and that was the most dickish thing that has ever happened. Wow, I literally just been given the slip, hardcore right there. I got sparted by bananas. Literally. Cheeky monkey. How long can I keep this going? Right, so let's not fail too many times here. I've only got 10 lives now. I kind of need to build them back. Excuse me! We hit each other! But you have to throw those bananas in order for them to hit me. So how was I able to hit you? Not exactly impressed. Right, take you out, Lanky Cole. You mug. Or was it, what was it called? Bad Cole or whatever it is. And Donkey Kong Country 1. I don't know. I don't play Donkey Kong. I don't. It's funny. I love Donkey Kong, but I don't play Donkey Kong Country games. I mean, I've played a bit of Returns, never played Tropical Freeze. For both consoles, actually. Are you serious? Come on! Right, where can I jump? I can't jump anywhere. That's annoying. I was looking for gems. I got smacked up the bum. Right, can we actually get any further without dying? Almost every episode I've been failing in some regard. And I actually do okay with the infamous impossible jump of treetops, and yet I fail on the more easier jump. It's just nothing but failure with me in this Let's Play. And yet I'm still going through at a decent pace. We've still been pretty much meeting our quota for every episode other than episode 1 because of tutorials and whatnot. But I've been wanting to do at least 2 levels every episode, and if it's a flight level, they only take 5 minutes with failure, so it's not like I have been trying to play them up to the best of my ability, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I guess it's because I'm talking and playing, and I haven't played Spyro in a while. That might be the reason why. But it's not like I can practice playing the Reignited trilogy and then like go back to it, because I want to get the trophies on screen for the first time. Plus, that's the new content that I haven't experienced before, and the whole point was to play it on camera for the first time, you see. So, some compromises to make it more interesting. Plus, it's funny. I mean, hell, if Chaos Edition was any indication. I'm surprised that no one's actually requested me doing another Chaos Edition. I mean, I say that now and I'm going to regret it, but still, finish Ocarina of Time Chaos Edition. No one else has suggested a Chaos Edition? Very strange, to be perfectly honest with you. Right, flame you, and kill you, because I hate your guts. I like how that the armoured monkeys chucking bananas are the bigger threat than the ones that are, like, you know, 3 times Spyro's size. Okay! No wonder Sparks can't grab that one, it's in the bloody wall! Luckily I can grab it, but that's not the point. The little things! It's the little things that annoy me at the moment. By the way, this is a sneaky little place you've got to jump to. Got to land this a little bit, and then glide around. Well, I didn't make that properly, but at least you can hop out of the water in this level. That's something that I can say compared to Misty Bog, which was instant death, even though it's pretty much the same water, because we're in the same... Oh yeah, we're in the same bog, effectively. We're in the same swamp of Beastmakers, so... Don't know why that water in Misty Bog is different from the water around here. Maybe it's warmer? We don't like hot water? I don't know. I mean, we're a dragon, you would think that would be a funny joke, but what do I know? Okay, so we got all that. There's a hidden life behind here. And I think that's it around here. Is it Sparky? Yeah, it is Sparky. Right, let's get out of here. Thank you! Grab all this. There we are. Right, now this jump is a little bit of an annoyance to make, so I am going to try and do a charge jump here. Unless the camera put me off there. Don't know why it kind of swerved, but there we go. I had it all aligned as well. Right, so I've got to get back in here again. Right. Nope. Somehow I missed that. Kind of swerved around it. Right, let me try it again. Actually, maybe I can make it with just a normal jump. I'll do it at the very edge. Yeah, I can. I didn't even do that pseudo hover, which that pseudo hover is like a ledge grab. It just kind of happens automatically. I didn't actually go into detail about that. It happens automatically sometimes, because other times you just like get stuck in a glide on the edge and then you just randomly bonk and fall, which has happened more than I care to admit. But there you go. And that pseudo hover was not in the original, so. Little bit of a convenience. I feel like that it should have just given you the hover on triangle instead of making you drop in the original, because, like, you can do the hover at the beginning of Spyro 2 without even being taught how to use it by Hunter, so by doing that tutorial orb. So I don't know. Sadiki!
Metalhead is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt his power supply.
I like how all the dragons in Beastmakers look like tribal dragons, like they got all those, like, tooth-like ornaments on them and the eyeballs and whatnot. Alright, so here's a trick that you can do with Metalhead here. Basically, what you have to do is not attack the boss, but all the pylons. And obviously, if they're green, you can hit them. If they're red, they're going to be sparking, as you can see there. But notice that he can actually take them out himself with his own minions. When he chucks those monkeys that come up from the top there, they actually do drop gems, but there are a limited amount of them. So he's going to chuck him. I can actually make him angle to do that. This is the easiest way to actually kill him, because he's pretty much hurting himself. Because these pylons are what gives him energy. So I just had to run because I was going to get hit there. But yeah, every pylon drops gems, and every enemy that he chucks that is available drops gems. I mean, they when he's here, they kind of regenerate for his attacks and whatnot, but once a certain of them have gone, that's all the gems you're going to get, because that if you knocked him out before you got those gems, you're going to come up here and kill whatever in line. But as you can see, I've got them all, so that's perfectly fine. That's one phase done. And this is actually, funnily enough, the final phase. He only has 2 phases. He's probably the easiest boss out of the lot, because you don't even need to face him properly. Just let him do the work for you. Come on in. They look really odd when they spin around, because the way that they've curled themselves up into a ball kind of throws you off at times. I don't know why I keep charging. I should be using the roll, my own roll. Yeah, like that. This is actually one of the times where the roll is actually helpful. Ah, the electrical beams that he shoots. Those are a little bit harder to dodge, but as long as you like stay in a line and move backwards, he shouldn't be able to hit you. You're not going to do anything? Alright, I'll knock that one out myself then. Oh my god, the way they roll looks so funny. Grab that. Should wait until after I'm done. I jumped because I thought I was going to roll into the swamp water. I wasn't going to trust myself rolling there. Oh, okay, I'm running away. I might actually get perfect. I haven't taken a hit from this guy. Oh no, please don't do those. Those are shocking. I don't like it. And you're done! That's a perfect! Right? I haven't taken any damage from the guy. Or any of his monkeys. There we go! Yes! Don't get a 1-up for that though, sadly. Yeah, I don't know, in the other games, yeah, it's kind of spoilers for the other games, but I will obviously cover it when that's a point. But, because skill points are introduced in the Spyro series at that point, by the way, hidden cave behind here that not even the map tells you. Skill points actually do give you 1-up butterflies, and of course that gives you a 1-up and a full heal when you get the skill point in Spyro 2 and 3. In Spyro 1, because they weren't originally there, I'm not entirely too sure why they don't give you a 1-up, considering that, you know, they actually implemented blue butterflies in Spyro 1 for the Reignited, but yeah, there you go, they don't give you a 1-up. I guess it's because you got the pearls to get you the 1-up, but yeah. Hidden cave behind the waterfall, classic Zelda hidden secret right there. That's where your chest is for the key. Gives you a bunch of gems. Pretty much the only thing that we need to worry about there, because all the rest of it should be at the end here. So let's go around the outer edge here. Come back round, into the vortex, and the rest should be up here. Oh, they look so good. You know, in this lighting, they look like... what are they called? Wine gums. They look like wine gums. They look so tasty. I just want, like, Spyro gems as wine gums, like the gummy sweets. That would just be so tasty. And I like my gummies. I mean, hell, my favourite gummies are like milk bottles. They're my favourite gummies. Probably second to that would be the cherries, because they're so juicy. It's a good thing I can get free packs for like 3 small packs for £1 at Tesco. Can't get enough. I just filled the last slot with chocolate buttons, because why not? I like my chocolate. So I'm missing 5. It's going to be stuck in a wall, isn't it? So that's what happened last time. Right, where are you? Oh my god, you're pointing all the way back at the beginning of the level, aren't you? Not again. This always happens, don't it? It's pretty much a flawless, like, well, other than the beginning, pretty much a flawless time through the level. And yet, Sparks we once again miss a gem, and I'm gonna blame Sparks for it, to be perfectly honest with you. Wait, now you're pointing over here. What are you pointing over here for? What? No wonder I missed it! What's it doing up there? The heck? What did I do that caused that? That don't normally happen. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's just get 500s in metal, 500, but all the gems in Metalhead. Why was that blue gem in midair? They don't get stuck in midair. They always gravitate to the ground. No wonder I missed it. It wasn't even on the floor for Sparks to grab. It was still in mid-fall. I mean, you can grab gems in mid-fall, but Sparks can't until they at least bounce off the ground at least once. Was there an orangutan on that corner and it just didn't fall properly? Is that what happened? Is that what messed me up? Again! I'll say it again! Little nitpicks of an excellent remake. Little nitpicks that just trigger me in terms of the quality assurance. It's just, why? Why are these little things a thing? They shouldn't be a thing. Sparks should pick up every gem. Gems shouldn't get stuck on terrain in mid-fall. They should just slide down, because that's what Spyro does when he hits the walls. He slides down with them. So it shouldn't be a thing. Wow, that loaded quick.
Oh, I feel much better now that so many dragons have been rescued. Jump in the balloon, and I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world. Are you ready to go?
Take me there, boy. 99 red balloons. So yes, we are now in the semi-final hub world in the game, actually. We haven't got that much to go, and since, you know, every hub world so far has had, well, the hub world itself, 3 levels, a boss, and a flight level, that's only, like, you know, 5 more portals to go through before we can actually go on to the final boss battle. Well, you would think. Because, I mean, Dreamweavers doesn't exactly sound like Nork's territory, but the swamp is. And I will say this as well, the Swamp Hub World is another one of my not-so-favourite areas, like with Peacekeepers, but the remake made it so visually appealing that I don't actually mind. My god, this skybox. I mean, I know I've watched, like, my friends play the game as well, it's just that, seeing it for myself, ooh, looks so good. And that guy's goofy looking. I'ma flame you. Nice, Sue. Yeah, you get that, because you need it. And by the way, Sparks actually now changes colour after he actually does eat the butterfly now. So maybe there was a patch for that, but I didn't actually get the notification. Maybe it's because my brother was playing the game and he got the patch. So I never got the information for that. But yeah, so they fixed that, but still haven't fixed him grabbing gems. I don't want to go that way right now. I want to go this way first. In fact, this is probably one of those hub worlds similar to, excuse me, the previous hub world, Beast Makers. For some reason I couldn't remember the name of it. That's another extra life. Wow. Being quite generous with the blue butterflies, aren't we, game? Oh, wow. Okay. That's a gimmick that we got with these enemies. You see that cannon up there? That's not going to hurt you. But that dude on that cannon fires periodically, which changes those little small armor dudes to big ones. And since you can't flame big enemies and you can't charge into enemies with armor, they're pretty much invincible to you with your small stature. So, yeah, that can actually be a bit of a problem. Thankfully, if we just come back there this way, can't get through there for now. And yes, that big guy gets big, but that just gives him more range with his wacky arms. Come here, you. Wait for these three to get fired at again, and then we can bash each one. I was about to say, where's my trophy? I knew that was a trophy. That's basically just charging 3 falls in a row, and those enemies are called falls, so that's the thing for that. By the way, haven't even gone that far into this. That's the boss already, and the balloonist to go onwards is here. In fact, let's see what he says.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you.
I actually have the requirement for this.
Nasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find.
Well, I would take it as a given, really. It's nasty, isn't it?
Are you ready to go?
Nope, I'm going to stay here. Well, we already had the requirement to get through that, but I think we need at least, we have 58 dragons. I think we need, I think the requirement is 7,000 gems, or 8,000, one of the two, which we just barely have either, which is fine, because we've been 100% in every level as we've gone, other than, you know, Sunny Flight, but, you know, that's just obvious. Have I missed anything around here? I'm super paranoid now, because I'm fed up with missing gems, just the one gem, especially if they get stuck in midair. That was dumb. Nope. Oh, well, I can't charge into you. That's fine. I can still flame after I bonk. It's alright. Crisis averted. Let's grab all these. And we got a triple... I don't know why this is a thing. We got like a triple vortex here that pretty much automatically takes you where you need to go. Just don't veer off. Let it do its job. And, yeah, we'll just do this. Oh, come on. That works in the original, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well. Now we have the power. And what we can do is take this cannon... Move this over here. Make these two small. And with that, we can actually charge into them when we go back that way. But we'll leave that for now. Oh, well, there's a big one over there as well I need to go deal with. Oh my god, that camera whoosh. Still would be a nice option if we could turn off the motion blur, just saying. I mean, I know it's part of the graphic style, but it would be nice. I mean, it would definitely look better on YouTube with, you know, bitrate compression and all that. As well as the recording. Zikomo! What a weird name.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
Well, we could go challenge him right now, but we're not done yet. We still got dragons to save. We could do it afterwards, so he won't do it again, but, you know, what's the fun in that? Let's go this way. Flame you. Charge into you. Nothing over here. These two. There we are. Ouch. Grab that before I miss it. A little area to go through here to another level, Haunted Towers. Well, considering that that dude was holding a lantern with an hourglass in it, gives me Haunted Mansion vibes. That rock looks like an egg. Pfft. Making sure there's nothing behind here. Bash these three. And here we got like an interesting enemy. Prances around, but for some reason hitting him lowers this platform to get this gem and extra life. And after a while, when he wakes up, he's back to normal again. Those enemies cannot be killed. They're pretty much fightable switches, I guess is the best way to put it. And this guy should explain what they do. Mazzy.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
And that's exactly why. They pretty much act as sentient switches. That's the best way to put it. And when they're... I swear that there were critters bouncing around here, but they're all gone now for some reason. Oh well, get these three, and I'm going to head up there. So yeah, this hub world's quite expansive. It's pretty much a whole level in its own right. I mean, obviously they are their own levels in their own right, because they have their own the collectibles. But just due to the size of it, you've got to pretty much go all over the place in order to get to just to the levels just by themselves. I mean, right now, we're only just heading back to where we got to go from where we've knocked down those 3 before, because we've shot those 2 with the with that crystal energy gun to change their size. So now we can actually go down this way and actually knock them out. But before we do, we head down this way because there's yet even more things to do. Bap! Get all this. And I hear another dragon in our midst. He's right here. Latif! Queen Latif.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
I like your wings, good sir. But here's the thing. If I expect the unexpected, it becomes the expected, and therefore I won't be ready for what is unexpected. Didn't think about that then, did you, Mr. Philosophical Cosmic Dragon, you? Right, so that's blown up. I can grab all these now. That was supposed to be our first dragon to rescue in this level, and this is technically our first level here, but yeah, we would have to pass a level in order to get to this point, so... Yeah, like I said, this level's all over the place. Just as whimsical as everything else, and there's the balloonist right there. It's funny how we actually found him first before everything else, effectively. Well, other than, you know, the portal we had to pass in order to get to this point in the first place. That one being that one over there, but there you go. So we can charge these two enemies, get another 20 gems. Hop up here. Nope. And I believe we just go around this way, we get to the rest of the level. And this looks like a portal, but it ain't. It's just part of the geometry. Give me this. Those have activated some switches, which we'll do within, well, right now, I guess. Actually, let's just stay on here. No, you raise. Yeah, but if I'm quick enough, I can just jump on here. I don't need to jump on the previous one. Because they act as stepping stones, but you don't need to do that. I'm surprised I actually lived that. I thought I was going to fall then. No, I did fall. Can I recover? Yay! Skip wrecked. I accidentally bonked, but I saved myself. I'm going to have to get back up there again. And how did I miss those two? I had to charge here in order to knock those two out, so Spark should have been grabbing them. And even then, I had to jump over here in order to go onwards, so Spark should have grabbed them then as well. That's twice you missed those gems. I swear to God, Sparks! That's going to be the thing for this Let's Play, isn't it? I mean, me failing at the most basic of stuff or on the easier of the two harder things. Or Sparks not grabbing stuff when he's supposed to. It's going to be the things. Well, I don't know. Just weird little nitpicks that have just become a thing. I mean, that's always how it is, isn't it? I mean, we had hard mode in Earthbound, so what do I know? I mean, that was definitely the worst, but there you go. So we've actually completed this level all the way now. We got all 3 dragons and we got all 300 gems. And, yeah, the highest point of the level, effectively, we got the Icy Flight. So I think in the next episode, guys, we will start back to the beginning of Dreamweavers and start tackling the levels one by one. With that, see you guys next time.